time. Okay, sorry. What's up, everybody? It's episode 34. Let's talk Landmark. Let's do this for a second time all the way around. It's great. It's great. So who called... I can't keep a straight face. I can't do it a second time and keep a straight face. It's great.
Yarnilla's got you. He's got your back.
Yeah, I know. He's got that... Man, Yarnilla's like he wanted to choke somebody. There we go. That's better. All right. So who called, Landmark Live today? That was freaking...
Holy cow.
It was a good show.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Long overdue.
And just so you
I'm not
know,
raising my hand this time.
Oh, jeez.
I broke out the board.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Is that the syllabus for tonight's talk?
That is the syllabus for tonight. I need an easel thing, or whatever you call them things,
Yeah, it's an easel.
to hold it up here as we go down the list. And so I might have to see what I can do if I get me an art easel. But, man, it's a lot of stuff to go over. A lot.
No kidding.
I mean,
Did
he
you
bounced are all over the place with answering questions and stuff at the very end. It was pretty nutty.
I didn't have time to get my questions posted to the forums. Next time.
It's okay.
Of course, you all know what my questions are.
Well, I got about half of my questions answered, which I'm happy of.
But that's pretty good.
He skipped my most important question. Critters.
I'll think there could be so many questions. God knows where you were going.
Well, yeah, very true. But I still say, like, one of the most important thing is critters. I mean, critters should be an easy thing to get done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should. They all spawn at the top. Nothing spawns at the bottom. So it should have been, kind of an easy populate type thing.
You would think.
You would think. But, I don't know. We'll see. Now, should I just go down this list that I got here?
Yeah, you do that.
Do that? Okay.
That would work.
Sounds good.
At the top of the list was DirectX 11. That was the first thing I got up here on this list. It was not part of my listing, but I kind of wrote down what I could as I was listening to what he was spitting out, and that was one of the things that I made sure to get on this list here. They said DirectX 11, and there was a lot of people in chat asking about DirectX 12. And I'm like, and I tried to respond to the person who asked about it, and I was like, the greater majority of people will never see DirectX 12 in the near future.
Yep.
DirectX 12 is a Windows 10 only.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, I will not be going to Windows 10 anytime soon.
Yeah, my Windows 7 Ultimate works just fine. Thank you.
Exactly. Windows 7 Ultimate. Yeah, but and Windows 7 is DirectX 11 and beyond, where DirectX 9 was geared towards Windows XP, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So they're going for the biggest majority of what people have and can actually run, which is DirectX 11. So I think it's a good move to go towards the DirectX 11. But they
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense, But it's not in the near future. Months before even the testing begins. Which is
capital months.
Yeah, which is a part of the what is it?
But I'm glad he opened up about that. It's a start.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, it will solve a lot of their problems right now with what we have. And see, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Gio, you got looking better and better all of a sudden. I don't know.
Where's my M&Ms?
That skin cream is working.
That skin cream is definitely working. All right. no word was said about the voxel editor.
Or the Voxel Forge.
Well, voxel editor, voxel forge, same thing.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It is same
No.
thing.
One's
Yeah,
for editing
no, they're two
vertices,
different
one's for
things.
converting stuff to meshes.
Voxel Forge is for converting voxel creations into meshes to become props. And the voxel editor is for voxelmancy without voxelmancy.
Okay, well,
Okay.
there you go. That's
Learn
the
something new.
difference. But neither was said about either one of them, so it doesn't matter. Moving on, which was probably the next biggest thing that everybody's been asking about and wondering when is it coming, all that kind of that sort of thing, which is the dungeon mastering.
Yeah.
His answer was not this year.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
At least we have an answer.
Yeah, and you know
Definitely.
And
what?
it wasn't no.
That's progress.
It's
Yep.
it's progress. At least you
we-
got an answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that's good. You know, we need in all seriousness, we need to get him and Steve Klug on the show, and maybe even Rosie or whoever is actually working on props at and get him on the show and just have a tech talk. Let's talk tech talk, Landmark, and let's talk TikTok Croc.
I mean, the good thing is he opened up today, and he gave us all this info, and that should quiet up a lot of people now. You know, we've got reassurance, we've got information. That's not coming now. That's way in development. That's not going to be coming out this year. That's what we wanted all this time.
Some actual answers.
Yep.
Not this, not until after open beta or whatever it was, just like 11 just said. That's the answer they've been given for a long time. No, they never told us when open beta was, so
Because they don't know.
It doesn't tell you a time frame.
Because they just don't know.
It won't be this year.
But with this, it tells us it's not going to be until after, like, January the 1st. Okay, it's
All right.
after this, so you got
So
plenty
did-
of time not to worry about it.
Do you guys have? Do you know how many open recs they have for engineers, for EQN?
No idea.
They got some open recs, guys. I don't know how many, but if you're out there and you are a software engineer and you love gaming and you love this stuff, get in touch with their HR department. There was a tweet that they sent out. I think yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And Domino retweeted it at some point. So check her feed.
Yep.
If they would take me on, I would go in as a UI guy. I could do it. I know I could do it.
Oh, UI is my thing.
UI is my thing too.
I'm not moving to San Diego as much as I'd love to. Just think
Because I used, like I said, I used to do skinning and stuff for various different programs as it was,
I would imagine that to go to work for them, you've got to move out to San Diego.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I
had
don't want to do
chance
that.
Yeah, so
to work for them.
you would have to.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's move on to the next little thing here, which is larger claims. For now, the 3x3s, but they do have planned for larger.
Yep.
In the
What's that
future,
mean?
once optimizations and performances changes have been updated. Now, that's a good sign, but at the same time, this rolls back to the DirectX 11. Okay? Which said months before testing. Okay? Now, this is one of the little loop around talking that Terry loves to do. So, if he answered you one way, a lot of things he says later just loops back like this over and over again. So, expect several months, in other words, like 6+ months or greater for the larger claims, which...
Not,
Huh?
I don't mean to interrupt you. Pen and Pod just put the link in for the jobs. And she said she'll make cookies for the folks they hire.
Awesome.
I would eat your cookies any day of the week. Okay.
Yeah,
He
I've
means
seen-
that
I've
in the
seen
totally
tweets.
appropriate way.
I did. I did.
I've seen the tweets. Oh my god, they're
Now,
me. Oh,
Hang tight. Hang tight. Now, this moves on a little bit more, which is larger islands. This is something
Yeah.
they're currently working towards and will be in the future.
yeah, but
Okay.
I like that they're opening up and they're talking about some
Right.
of this stuff because we are so hungry for this kind of stuff. Let's talk tech talk. Landmark would be just a blast. Get them on, talk about the technology, talk about the challenges. Don't have to tell us exactly what they're doing, but people are so hungry for information about the game, about what they're working on.
Yeah,
Now-
because it will
Be awesome.
it will give us the it will give a lot of people feedback as well. All the people moaning about graphic issues and why have they fixed this yet? The lighting's all messed up. If they give us a tech talk, we get a better understanding.
And I
I'm
guarantee
trying,
there-
guys. I
there
am
would be
trying.
There would be a ton of people that would be interested in that.
I sent
Very
a
much so.
message to the certain individuals to get someone to come on the show to do tech talk with us.
Great.
Yep.
And I've yet to hear back. So
When they have time, they'll make it happen.
We will.
we'll see.
I'm sure.
It'll probably be a smaller panel than what we have here,
Yeah.
but we'll definitely have like Gio and myself, most likely.
Mhm.
Just to
Yeah. Dude, I was a software engineer for 20 years.
yeah. So now, moving on, the next one, which were more emotes today and the future. In other words, what we got today, which was freaking awesome.
Yes.
There was
Love you
like
guys.
thing.
Oh my god.
if you, now the list that is there is about this long, and there's like a crap ton of emotes in there, but they have alternate versions of those just by hitting
Shift.
shift.
Ah, that is
The pinky
brilliant.
button.
Yeah,
Oh
the,
my god.
right there. Okay, so it's
But think about
actually
it.
instead
We've
of
had,
this
we've had
long,
the flight.
it's
We had the
this
flight
long.
like this, and then you hold shift and you go like this,
Yeah,
unshift. So it makes sense. And oh, great job. Oh my god.
I cannot wait until we get a macro editor.
Yeah, but
Oh
then he
my
talked about it. He
God,
talked about
dude.
that. He talked about it, man. Yes.
Well, what he said about the emotes, he didn't say it about the emotes. He said it about SOE mode, which it was right in the same line as what he said there. He said SOE mode would come in months. In other words, goes back to the loopy thing, right? Okay.
Well,
now,
about the loopy thing. I'm sorry, I just have
Yes.
to chime in on this. They've told us that it's very rough what their scheduling is right now, and things have to be able to move. And that's why they're not committing to SOE Mote will be 4 months. I'm just making that up. And GM tools will be 6 or 8 months or whatever. They're telling us it's months out, so don't look for it anytime soon. And at least that's communication, and that's awesome.
yeah.
I personally really appreciate it.
Terry
Exactly.
They gave us
is-
a reason. They gave us a reason though why. They kind of said like basically they look at the priorities. Yeah, is that something that is basically needed for the game to evolve to get better? And I'm
Well,
happy.
basically, Terry is now Scotty from Star Trek.
Let's hope he performs.
Get it
as
all,
well
she's
as
going,
Scotty.
Captain. It's going to take 3 more months. And next week, boom.
I'm still
Yeah,
the doctor.
Domina's going to be like, I need it done in like 1.
I'm still the doctor. Dang it, Jim. All right. But in that same line that as I was just saying about this, they said it was months out for SOE mode. But in the same little line of what he said there, something about putting emotes on the hot bar. He said they're not going to do that, which would entail that most likely we get something like a macro editor, which I would rather have in the first place.
Yep.
Something that I can go run and go down the whole entire list of with weight commands. You know, weight 2, weight 1, or something like that. That way I could get something that I could make and have it hit right on the dime, right when I
Well, they
wanted
had
it to
that.
do it.
They've got that in EverQuest too.
So, which goes to the next thing, which is LOD, major attention by the engineers currently,
Oh yeah.
which is in Steve Land.
We all like Steve Land.
It's in Steve Land,
That's
okay?
where the magic happens.
And I have all the faith in the world with Steve. You know,
Well, with all of them, they're all trying real hard to get this
He will-
where it needs to be.
he will
Can't-
always be the smartest man in the room, hands down.
Even Terry knows that.
Yeah.
Can I
try to
squirrel?
follow
Can I squirrel? Can I squirrel?
Okay.
Squirrel moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kinos. Holy crap. That was great. Looks like, and Domino's just replied there in the chat. Looking like tomorrow. She'll tweet it out. Now.
Awesome.
Yeah, sweet.
And Emily, check your forum messages, please. Not gonna say anything else. Okay. Next, nothing was said about texture bleeding.
True.
I almost thought he was going to talk about it.
Texture bleeding had not been
Yeah.
been talked about.
Do you have any speculations as to what changed? What was it? What tweak did they make to the engine or change they made to the engine that causes the bleeding to
it's-
function so differently?
Emily just
than
said
before?
in chat that it's already been answered, so there
No,
must
it-
be something that we've missed at some point.
No, that
Okay.
that was to what I said to her earlier.
Oh,
Check the
gotcha.
message.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the one thing about this texture bleeding that I noticed, when I was laying down the groundwork for the Western Village, okay, I selected a big area and just cut it. Cut the surface off, and then I selected that whole area, and then I painted it dirt. And
Okay.
then I put down pretty much anything. And you could see, well, actually, I didn't even paint anything. You could tell it right then and there because it would show streaking of the texture that I painted.
Yep.
And it would go, it would go to the end of the texture block, which is, you know, say this big, laid down. It would go from one side to the other as a streak.
Yeah.
Really weird looking the way it kind of panned out, but it's all good. Artifacting corrections was the next thing.
Yep.
Mind blown. Loved
It
it.
works.
Great.
It works. It works.
It
Haven't
looked
gotten to see it
fantastic.
yet.
It did. It looks amazing.
And I can assure you that those that are building for the Takish stuff, they will want to kiss your feet when they get in the game and look at their stuff. I guarantee you, it's going to be great.
I'm
Yeah, and
curious
like
to
I
know
said,
how.
there's a few issues here and there, but nothing like it was. It looks
I'm curious.
phenomenal.
I'm curious to know how difficult or easy it was for them to figure out. It's-
Well, they only implemented it on the Takish stuff as a test. So if we have other stuff that's having the same problem,
Oh.
we let them know. That way they can correct it.
Well, I'm happy to know that they can do it on a item by item basis. That they can do it on a texture by
Yeah.
texture basis. That's cool. That's a lot of power right there.
Okay.
I figured they would have to do it as an overall change to the whole thing. You know?
Based on some of the tweets I saw today, it looked like it was only on the Takish Gold that they corrected it on.
It is.
The
That's what
Marvel
they
still
said.
have an issue. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Just
only
on the
skimmed the
Takish
update
materials,
notes.
totally.
Yeah, it's a test right now, and they only did it on the Takish as the test. But if we see any other texture that's doing that, to let them know. In other words, go to the issue tracker website and submit it with a picture, and let them know like what biome, what material, what two materials, whatever. Give them a picture, a video, everything. Give them the whole 9 yards. That way they can figure it out. Okay?
More information, the better to get it fixed right.
Exactly. Exactly. And just by saying, well, it streaks between, green and blue, honestly, I'd look at you like, solved. Done. I wouldn't waste my time on it. I wouldn't. I would.
They need information.
Give me real answers. All right, moving
You
on.
can't tell them tungsten. You'd have to say duridium.
It's tungsten, dang it.
It's duridium.
All right.
They'd look at that and go, tungsten's no longer in the game.
Let's
And what is up with that spider stuff? Oh my God!
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I'm tuning it into Landmark Live, and it's spider.
You better be prepared because there's going to be more of it coming.
This is dreadful. Dreadful.
All
Yeah,
right.
I spoke to Aliana today about that.
Oh God.
The next thing I have on the list here is UI updates. The answer was coming soon.
That's brilliant. That's
no
great.
date. No date when coming soon, but soon TM. Boom. All right. And then I got a whole list of stuff that didn't get answered, which is critters, the guide program, the props that are in the folder that we still do not have.
That's
They didn't talk about
That
any
was
of
skipped. Totally skipped over. The ability to duel another player
Oh yes.
on
Wow.
location.
Yes,
Like
anywhere. I mentioned it in the chat during their stream.
That should be low hanging fruit.
Yeah, no kidding, because you don't have to implement all the other stuff around PvP. You just have to give the players the ability to damage each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it only involves those two people.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it would be low hanging fruit. It may take about 2 weeks, 3 weeks to code, but
Oh my
I
God,
think
that was
it's
so
hanging.
insanely
They
fun.
did it in EverQuest too. You just click the player, you go into duel, you accept, and then you get a ring around you that gives you the area where your PvP is, and you fight.
Wow.
Sounds good
You
to
actually
me.
get a ring around you, right? It's and EQ. Yeah, you just go for it.
well, see, the cool thing is, you could do that anywhere. I think it would kind of pee off a builder if he was in the middle of building and somebody tried to start doing PvP around him.
It would. Oh, it'd have to be land outside of a claim unless it's yours.
Yeah.
No, that would
It's
suck,
got
though.
it's got to be it's got to be anywhere, because you have to be willing to. You have to accept the duel.
Yeah.
And you have to be
could
able
add
to
a
escape
flag
duel.
on a claim
I
to
just
allow
think,
dueling.
I think if they
No,
did
it needs to be open world, just anywhere, on a claim, off a claim. All you got to do, it's easy mechanics. They just accept or decline, and then while the duel is going on, they can escape or whatever to end the duel.
honestly, if it was done, it would be, you would not be able to damage voxels in that fashion. If it's a
Okay, then it
duel,
wouldn't matter where.
if it's a duel, you cannot damage voxels. Unlike a PvP claim, which you can damage voxels.
Yeah, the duel. We just need to damage each other.
Yeah,
Don't need to.
that's all that
touch-
matters.
No, we don't care about the environment. We just
Because it would be cool to, do PvP against or duel somebody
I just want
on
to
the
light
back
your.
of one of them spiders.
Just want to light the back of your head on fire, brother.
Duel.
You'd never get Geo up there though.
Yeah, I would duel. I would sit on top of the spider and wait for Geo to show up.
It'd never come. It'd be like, I'm down here. Yeah, you want me, you come down here. I ain't getting on that back.
We need emitters that cause damage.
All right.
Fireball.
Let's move on. Nothing was said about crafting specializations. Nothing was said about a monetary system. Nothing was said about the teleportation pad, which would really solve a lot of problems with dying on teleport,
Yep.
that sort of thing.
I got stuck in a 10-minute loop doing that. I died like for 10 minutes in a row. I was porting from one teleporter to the other, and I just died every time.
Did you teleport while dead, or you're alive and then died when you landed?
I teleported once while I was dead.
Wow.
I would love to see that. Yeah, the Gears thing. There's got to be a different tack they can take with this whole Gears thing. It's wow.
Now, this next one, I think everybody could be interested in, which is shaving a haircut.
Oh yes, man, brilliant.
This was answered, which was awesome. It said that it will most likely come within the next
Character creator.
new character creation phase. In other
Which
words,
is?
many, 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 many months from now.
Probably.
So it's on the loop again. We're gonna call it the Terry loop. Right? Now, the next one I have up here is the Guild UI, which we got no answer about, which goes in line with the I'm pulling a blank. Alliance system.
Oh yeah, we didn't hear anything about that.
I
Either.
wasn't sure where you were headed.
Nothing with either one of those. Nothing was brung up about occlusion. Mounts. The answer was at some point.
Yep. Back on the loop.
Back on the loop. Okay. The next one was, but they said it was kind of, I don't. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna skip that. Competition Islands. The answer is yes, and it's coming tomorrow.
Yep.
Per
One of them.
One of them.
Pentapod,
Kanos.
which is great.
I like the idea about having one big island with all the competitions on it in different areas, like different cities on one
Yeah.
place.
Mm-hmm.
But
Get a look
And the
at
text ready
how it
for
would
it.
work together.
But I mean, that right there is what I basically pulled out from the very end. I tried to grab all the little nuts and bolts and stuff that were thrown in there from a bunch of different players and stuff like that. The next thing we have on the plate is the actual update.
Okay.
Everybody has that up, right? At least I'm hoping.
Yes.
All right, let me post this out for the world to see and all that kind of stuff. There we go. Now, starting off, we have the interior air or paste interior air is now an option in tweak mode when you paste a template or copied section, and I will hand this over to Yarnilla
Okay.
because he's played with it.
Yep. It says this should detect shapes that have air inside, such as hollow room or cylinder, and will give you the option to treat the air inside the shape as if it's solid, i.e., if you sink the shape into the ground, the air inside will not be filled with dirt, although the outside of the shape will act as if you are pasting it without air. Not entirely true. I took my modular pieces of the sewer system I did. The straight piece works fine. As soon as you got the groin or the L shape going, the center pieces of the L shape or groin piece are still filled with dirt. So it doesn't quite work 100%. Straight pieces, not a problem.
Now, was
Well,
this where you put it down and then you re-templated it?
Yep.
Because that was something they mentioned.
Yeah.
So I was just going to
Yeah.
ask.
Okay. Okay. So, now, did you notice anything in particular that could cause that?
I was kind of thinking that it had to do with the fact that the pieces were both open at both ends, but then I was thinking that the straight piece is open as well. So I got no idea why it's doing that.
Well, the one question I had was if you put two of them side by side, was it the same voxels every time that stayed filled, or were they different? Was it random?
It looked like it was the same voxels. I went around the groin
So it's kind of like,
piece.
because it said it would, try to detect what's in there. So something
Yep.
in that algorithm isn't detecting
Yep.
if it's picking the same ones every time.
I got a funny feeling though. It's got to do with the fact that basically on all four sides, or on two different sides, basically, it's kind of detecting that there's an open space. So it's not basically saying this is a closed area and we'll take the centerpiece out. I think that's what the problem is.
Geo. What are you
Scarecrow.
Well, well, it is a new feature.
Yeah.
So, they work out the little kinks and the little bugs here and there, and if they can narrow down to exactly what needs to be tweaked and all that kind of good stuff, take some screenshots.
Yeah, I did. Tweet them out.
And definitely get them out on the forums, tweet them out or whatnot, and hopefully it'll kind of guide them in the right direction to make that thing super awesome.
I mean, I even tried it out with microvoxel shapes and stuff like that, and it works perfectly. As long as you got a straight piece going, 100%. So they should get it fixed.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I'm positive. Like I said, it's a new feature, so we'll see how it goes.
It's a great one.
The next kind of rolls back to the new emotes. Who wants to take them?
All right.
I'm not. I was naughty with him. I'm not doing it.
He was. Have you seen his tweets? If no one has seen Yarnilla's tweets, you need to look him up on Twitter. And
No, do not.
They're
not,
a little bit inappropriate. Don't pull them up around your children.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sitting and lying down emotes are now completely and fully implemented and perverted by Yarnilla. And wait, there's more also. They list them. Call, come, cough, flex, lie with 2 shift key options, which they showed just lying flat, your hands behind your head. They got to sit, 3, I don't remember, your legs crossed. This kind of, I don't remember, leaning back and then hanging over the edge of something. And they got sneeze, stand, stretch, welcome, and yawn. Your sitting position will work differently depending on what you're facing. For example, a chair, flat ground, a cliff, etc. Face a chair and you sit, and you'll turn around and sit in it, for example. Which we also learned you got to be kind of close to it. Otherwise, it didn't work. Tapping the shift key while in sit or lie will also switch you between the different poses.
You're muted, Geo.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I'm impressed so far. We still need a /die.
Yes, we do.
Or play
we
dead.
do.
Something.
slash die.
Dead. Yeah.
It's short,
die.
right?
DIE.
I remember having...
Or
3-character command.
Yeah. Simple to type.
We did that on EverQuest 2 when it first came out in beta, and you put in I think it was kill Bob or whatever, and I posted it out, and everybody just dropped dead who posted that, who put in /kill Bob.
Oh.
They just dropped dead completely.
I remember that was in the
hilarious.
Q2 beta. It was great.
Yeah.
But
Because the new ones come in and, type this one, it's really cool. Now I go,
But that would be so helpful when we're doing this the machinima or making movies. I'm seriously.
Oh, yeah.
We really need that.
Yeah, the more of these we have, the better long term, and what you could do with the emote system is going to be awesome. Plus, you add the break face system on there.
Yeah.
On top
Well,
of that,
they're talking about next generation, aren't they? So, the more emotes we've got, the better we can interact in EverQuest Next or Landmark with the NPCs.
yeah, it's going to be pretty wicked. Now,
Next gen, man.
I did notice that the commands that are up here right now are short, sweet, and easy to remember.
Yes.
Yep.
quick to type instead of frustrated.
Stretch.
Imagine what the next set are going to look like. This is good stuff.
ONOD needs to be removed and put to just nod. What was the other? Frustrated.
Yeah, that was crazy to keep typing that for the movie.
I'm redneck, okay? You know how hard
actually-
it is to type out frustrated?
This brings up one of the things that Terry mentioned in the show that I don't think was on your list, which was macros. And being able to create macros and tie them to buttons so you could hit a button and have your macro go off, which will be awesome for things like making the movie, where you can have a string of emotes happen in the same order every time, so you don't have to type out frustrated all the time.
Well,
You don't have to get frustrated with
Yeah.
frustrated.
Well, I talked about that near the beginning of the show. Is we need a macro editor.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
My kid's back from the swim meet. I need to take a minute. I'll be right back.
The next thing we have up here is reporting bad claims. Apparently, there was a /report claim command that did exist, but was not easy to find. Who wants to take this one?
You're doing fine.
Yeah, you carry on.
Okay. But wasn't easy to find, so there is now a report claim button on claim banners. If you come across an offensive claim, click the icon in the upper left of the claim banner and enter the details of your issue. These reports go to your CS team for investigation. And this is pretty cool. It's like right at the upper left-hand side of the claim banner. And it's a little exclamation type symbol up there.
Yep.
Pretty cool. And just opens up a window. Type in what you need and hit submit.
I didn't read the reason they put in there before.
There is a life-size statue of a naked halfling in the lower level of this claim.
So it's a problem.
I guarantee you that Domino posted that.
I know that's Domino's claim there. Domino, is there something that we need to know about your claim?
She has something hidden in the walls somewhere.
Benapod looks innocent.
Okay. Now this goes down to the materials section and tag somebody.
You're in.
I can take it. Materials. We're testing some adjustments to the settings on shiny tackish materials, which significantly reduce the amount of visual artifacting that can appear on the material. We believe it should be a significant improvement, but look forward to your feedback. And then there's a couple screenshots showing before and after the adjustments, and I can't wait to do this on my tower. We're testing these changes on the tackish materials to start with, just in case there's some unexpected side effects that might affect other builds. However, if there are no issues, we'll discuss applying them to other materials as appropriate. Yay.
Yeah, that's amazing. The changes look phenomenal.
Really, it was stunning.
Very big difference between one and the other.
It's like you can still see a couple of tiny little artifacts, but nothing like it was.
We had a bunch of issues that compounded.
Yeah.
You know, we had the blue. I feel blue. And Aliana, man, thank you for that video. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Now there was some things said about that where somebody did a complete write-up of exactly what the issue was, and that it was something that involved
the sky,
the water, and
combination
the sky.
of the water and certain biomes.
Yeah, and I don't remember what all was said about that in the channel there, but they were talking about. I explained it to them. And they were getting all huffy and puffy about it, but it's okay. Let's see. Geo, since you took a little hiatus there.
Did went on a walkabout.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a stream if he didn't.
We are at miscellaneous.
Got it. Starter home templates can now be crafted at the forge. Fantastic. I deleted mine. That's good to know. Claim upkeep window now sorts your claims alphabetically. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Yay.
ongoing, and the best part, but out of all, the best one is the last one. Ongoing performance improvements. So Steve and the crew are just constantly tweaking this engine. Yep.
But the claim upkeep window, the public permissions.
Ooh,
is
that's broken.
Broken.
Yeah. Now, so is it just that you can't set public permissions?
Looks like it.
Or what are they set to by default? Off?
They're set to nothing.
Yeah.
You can't select
There's
anything.
nothing on the screen.
Okay.
from the screenshots I saw.
Well, as long as the public permission is not that they can come and build.
That's
would be
the
a problem.
question. That's the question, yeah.
Or did you
Yeah,
test
but when we
it?
do a community build, we
I've
open
tested
the
it,
thing
yeah.
to everyone.
Oh yeah. Wow. Sure.
Well,
So well,
is
they,
that
they know
something
about
that
it.
started
Sure.
in this patch, or is this something that started?
This is new.
Oh yeah.
It
Started-
came right after the patch,
Yeah. This is related to the
Okay,
patch.
that really needs to be fixed.
Okay.
especially
Yeah.
if you can basically now go onto a swap and do what you want, or you can't take anything anymore.
Okay, Penapod said the UI isn't actually showing anything as far as we can tell. Security settings have not changed. You just can't see them.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So claims should be safe.
All right.
Yeah,
Good,
but
good,
community
good.
build ain't gonna work.
True.
Well, we can
Yep.
cross our fingers and hope for a hot fix before the end of the week.
Well,
It's
Hope.
if they know what the problem is, yeah, they'll
it,
knock that out fast.
it probably like
She
Right,
said
let's
this
go
time
next
next
week
week
at the
at the
latest.
latest.
they could probably 5 kilobyte that. I mean, you wouldn't even
Yep.
know you got it.
Well, and the workaround is you got to set perms for everybody who's there. And the way it is now, when you're adding a specific person to your 9 or 18 claim build, you select them once, you set the permissions once on one, and then you click to each of the consecutive claims, and you just hit the add button.
Yep.
So it just click, 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 click. It's not.
I'd
It's
like
not
to type in
painful.
the name and have all my claims there and just put check marks and hit apply.
Yeah,
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 that would
make
be-
it
that
easier.
That would be sweet.
That is a fantastic idea.
Well, that might come with the new UI changes too.
It would be nice.
We know
they
well.
are being reworked. So
Guys, okay, I was in software for a long time. For any UI recommendations you guys have, do a mock-up, post it on the forums, and your comments about it. So they got a little model to work from. Conceptually, it makes it so much easier when you're dealing with UI stuff.
I made a post.
Yep.
Look my name up on the forums. I made a post about UI. Just look it up. You'll see exactly what they're looking for. They want a picture.
Tenmas Post is a great example of what they're looking for.
Yeah,
So-
indeed. Exactly. Bug fixes. Material palette now defaults you to the category of material you search for. That's great.
Yes.
You
So we'll
builders
keep reverting.
Yeah. Friends requests will no longer be automatically declined if they time. Yes.
Yay!
Thank
Now you
you.
know if someone declines your friend request, it's because they actually don't like you.
Yep.
Yeah. Not when I'm tooling around with the UI off and I
What?
turn the UI back on. It's like, oh man, I got 5 friends requests that
I mean, for the longest, you send somebody a friend request, and all of a sudden, if I don't get it fast enough, then you think I don't want to talk to you. That kind of hurts somebody's feelings, and I don't think that that's a good fix.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Prop collision area no longer prevents you from clicking on tweak mode arrows. Thank you. Oh,
Yes.
Yes. Fixed an issue that would cause a black smudge to appear over the player's head.
I thought it was cool.
Did we have a,
I saw it the first time today.
did we have
Really?
did we have a nickname for that bug?
Smudgy.
Smudgy.
I know I saw Penapod down in a cave and took a picture and put it on the issue tracker. Her
Okay.
name had smudge all the way down.
I
it.
took a picture today when Gia was visiting me,
Yeah.
and when I took the
See-
picture, the smudge wasn't there though.
It's because I
It
was
seemed to
screaming.
be. No, not on you. It was on somebody else.
Oh. Because I was screaming.
All right. If you die, the map open, the map filter overlay no longer becomes stuck on screen.
Surprisingly, that had not happened to me yet.
I had never
Me
had that
neither.
problem.
Never
Maybe.
saw it.
But here's my favorite. Yes, the sky should no longer turn blue when you're underneath voxels near water. Thank
I
you.
I like how they
confirm
made the
that.
text on that one blue.
I can
Yeah.
confirm that.
That is awesome. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
That
you.
made a
worked
lot of builds
100%.
very difficult to see.
Now, if you watched my show yesterday, the transition in between desert and lava,
Oh wow, yeah.
the way the sky goes,
Isn't that cool? Dude, we did that on our show last week. I was watching the stream where we were in front of that castle with a big skull, like Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, just look up at the sky.
And this cross that threshold, and the sky, the clouds warp in,
Yeah.
and then warp out.
It's like time lapse.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So cool.
I told you I became a instant time lord just by being able to do that. I was like, look at that, I'm a time lord now.
It's so cool, man.
I need my little wand, my thingy, and a TARDIS.
Yes, yeah, and a T-shirt to go with it.
My sonic screwdriver. Sorry.
Loot should far less frequently get stuck in plants or other props. I hadn't had that problem, but I'd heard about it.
I never saw.
Blocking a player now also hides his or her chat in a custom chat channel, such as general. Thank you. Very
Thank
much.
you
Yes.
so much.
That's a big one.
Yep. Mhm. There's a handful out there. Landmark will once again remember which server you last logged into.
Thank God.
Second best change of the day.
you.
Yes. Brilliant. Thank you.
The only thing I heard about that is when you log in, it's highlighted what you're on. You still have to click it.
Yep.
It should be
Yes.
automatically you click play and you go in. You should not have to click
Okay.
the server. But at
All
least
right.
it's highlighted so you
So
know which one.
It's half fixed. That's good,
Yeah.
though. That's good. All right. That's better
Wait,
than...
step
okay,
in the
wait
right
a minute.
direction.
Wait. Back up. Back up. Hold up. Landmark will once again remember which server you last logged on to,
Yep, it does.
but it didn't solve the
remembers.
problem.
Yeah, still got to
Halfway
click.
there.
It did.
You-
Say you're on Courage and you log out. Courage is lit up, but you still have to click it.
It worked fine, and then it didn't work fine.
I would like to hear the story behind I mean, this tech talk. Really, we're all fascinated by how the game is made, and we'd love to hear these little stories.
I keep thinking that Tenma's camera froze, but it's just that Tenma keeps freezing.
He's
freezing.
waiting
I
to say
know.
something.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Waiting.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
It,
Watch this.
Temma. It's.
Yeah, it's coming.
Pentapod just posted a link in the chat for something. It's
See.
loading.
Okay, so
Oh, yes, update notes we're talking about. Never mind.
well, still, I mean this is something that we didn't have a problem with, and Terry even admitted it would annoy the crap out of him. You know, I should be able to open up the game, hit play, I'm in. You know, that is what we're looking for. You know, it being highlighted, yeah, that's cool. At least we know what server we were on.
Big one.
But it doesn't solve the problem of it remembering that that's where we want to go.
Yeah.
Can
That's-
you explain this next bug fix? The key bindings.
Okay, key bindings can now be assigned that use multiple key mouse press combinations. In other words, if I do a Control F mouse click,
Got it.
you know, I have multiple things going on, whether it be a mouse click or a key combination, it can remember multiples. Instead of just Control, just F, it now can do like a Control 1, Control 2, Control 3. That way you do a quick swap for like hotbars.
Yep.
Perfect. That right there leads to possibly setting up multiple hotbars. Thank you. That would be awesome. That would be great. Okay. Now, you understand it, Gio?
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So, moving on to the next one. Fungi on ruins can now be attacked with a bow.
And fire. No.
I didn't know.
I didn't.
Nor
did I.
I never noticed.
I never had that problem.
Use for me.
I usually just ran over him and blew myself up.
And apparently sharing on what is this Facebook thing? People use that still? It's Twitter, man. It's
So
Twitter.
here's what's crazy is, so my Facebook page, or our Facebook page for Landmark Explorer that Mark runs, our buddy out on the West Coast, is tied to my Facebook personal account. So if I tweet something, I mean, if I want to send a picture, a screenshot with a message from the game to that Facebook page, I can't do it. It goes to my personal Facebook, and I've got no way to set it. And if Domino, if you know of a way to address that, man, let me know. But that's why Mark specifically goes out, takes pictures, and then puts them all up on Facebook later.
You need to choose your persona, basically,
Persona.
for it to only go to your Landmark Explorer page.
Yeah, I have. It doesn't do anything. It still goes to my messages from the game still go to my personal account.
All right.
All right, next. And yeah,
I got to tell you guys,
We're done. We're done with it.
I misread that originally as shaming via Facebook now works once again.
People don't
I
use
like the way you
Facebook
say it.
anymore. It's like Reddit. Nobody uses that.
Facebook.
That's why it's called Reddit. I
Yeah,
read it.
it was red a long
Not
time
now.
ago.
Oh my God,
All right.
dude!
So
You're
we're-
so wrong on that. Facebook is so active and popular. Oh, holy crap!
Yeah, if you like Farmville.
But I'm just saying, it's busy, and we've got a
Candy Crush.
large number of people. There's a lot of people who follow us on Facebook.
I've got a lot of people follows me on Facebook, but they're people I went to high school with.
Well, yeah, same here. The people, but I mean, there's people that are those people that are on Facebook though that they interact, they interface with Daybreak on Facebook, and with us. So it's cool.
Okay, so there was
And
something,
thank you for fixing that.
there was something else that was brought up in the chat channel during Landmark Live, and I get it mixed
What's
up.
a minute?
so
And I'm
many
doing it now
times.
too.
We're gonna have
How
to
the
change
heck?
the name of this show.
It's a Landmark Live, and they have to change this to Let's Talk Landmark.
How about let's squawk Landmark or something? You know, just some
Jeez.
crazy stuff. The other thing that I remember from the chat channel, something that kept getting brung up, was linking and triggering updates. In other words, getting the other 7 gates and a timer.
Oh man, yes, we need the rest of those gates, those logic gates.
And a timer.
And a timer. And that way you don't, it actually, having a timer that we can actually go into its settings and say 7 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And having it where they can actually go in there and do it will reduce the number of props that are on a claim substantially.
Absolutely.
Because they won't have like this
Yes.
millions of switches down.
Oh yeah.
They'll have one box, and in that box there's a time on it, and after it does just a little time thing, boom, it goes to the next thing it does.
Yep.
Boom. Now,
And versions of all the doors and shutters that are non-interactive,
yep.
That was
so that we can build like because the sci-fi door it makes a great tank tread. You know,
Yep.
so we need non-interactive
Well-
because
yeah, but we have the ability to break the action.
Yeah, you have the ability to
take
break
that one
action
off.
on them.
But it still lights up though.
yeah.
But
That's true.
I honestly believe having a non-interactive version of it would be good because a lot of the items that are interactive cause a crap ton of lag when you have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like Arnella said, they light up if you mouse over them.
Yes.
So, good point.
So, does anybody got any other feedback?
Daily bounces or 3 times a week bounces.
And
What
that,
days are this happening?
that goes for everybody that's in chat right now too. If you've got any other feedback,
Yeah, folks, please.
just go ahead, spit it out. Tell us. That way, it's on the chat. If we miss it, it's on the chat, and people can read the chat while they listen to us run our mouth. Ember Cup.
Oh, Ember
That-
Cup, man.
that's another
yes. You can't buy it on. I can't buy it on the marketplace. and
Yeah.
it's just so hard to find. And of course, to make rope, you got to have it. So
And why
Excellent.
was it changed from jute?
Yeah, why was it
Just
changed
why?
from jute?
We bought so much jute so we can make all
Yep.
this rope.
oh,
And then they
Yep.
said no. And they changed it.
And not only that, but
Spent
how
a
many
ton.
you needed? A lot
Oh yeah.
with the Ember
60
Cup.
for a small rope, that's ridiculous.
An Ember Cup is not easy to find. You have to go down, way down to get it. 9 times out of 10.
And you got a
thank
big
you, Emily.
with the fill button not staying lit.
Okay. Pinnapod said, just a reminder, I am at work and only skimming chat and missed bits when people call me away. Any bugs should be reported through more permanent channels so the right people see and track them, i.e. issue tracker forums /bug. I thought you said y'all didn't read /bug to go to the issue tracker.
That's what I thought.
You'll
No,
probably
they
get a
said they're
better
still
response.
reading it, but they prefer the issue tracker because it gets all the right information from you.
Right. Now, do we have a link for that to toss?
I can get one.
Please
We
do.
need to add that. You and I both need to add that to our deep pod.
Well, I
did not say
I should
that.
put that up there. I'll get it put in deep pot. All right. Let's see.
Not what I wanted.
Let's see. But we get a ton of redundancy in /bug, so one bug may be reported 500 times, so it's much easier to miss stuff in /bug by mistake.
Well, that's
Okay.
Yeah, I never thought about that. So that's good.
Thank you for clarifying that, because y'all know me. I'll go off the handle. Easy.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
you have one time the fill tool not staying lit every time you want to use it.
Oh, that's right. The fill tool. If I turn it on, I want it to stay on
Yeah,
until I turn it off again.
exactly.
Yep.
I second that.
Thirded.
It was like that, but now after the not this patch, but the patch before, it stopped working. Or was it before then? I don't remember. It
I don't
stopped
know.
working at some
It's
point
been
in
so
time.
long now, I don't know.
But you have to constantly keep turning on and turning the stupid fill option.
Yep.
So, please put that back the way it was, where it stayed on until I turned
Emily,
it off.
if there's any chance you can join us on Monday's Let's Talk Landmark show, or that'd be great. Let us know.
Well, I think that we just about covered everything. I think.
It's fun. What a great day. Good
We-
show. Really good show today. The Landmark Live. Enjoyed it. Freaking spiders. Oh,
Okay.
It was good to see everybody back again doing the show. It was nice.
Anderson's just said, you talked about LOD. I don't know if you had a chance to notice, but this update did improve significantly.
Ooh.
oh.
I can't wait.
Did they
It's gonna be
say
great.
anything about that during Landmark Live?
They did not.
Well, they
Unless I
said
missed it.
optimizations and performance. It was on the
Okay.
list there. So
All right, maybe that was it.
cross your fingers tomorrow, Gio.
Fabulous. Yeah, man. I will know as soon as I get in the game.
Okay. Well, let's go around the bend here. Gio.
Spiders. Oh God. Well, I suspect there's more spiders in my future.
Yes.
It's dreadful.
There's
It's
more
dreadful.
spiders in chat.
Dreadful. God, there, yeah. It just never ends. Oh my God. So I got the fleet. The fleet tour is a thing again, and man, is it really looking good. We had fun with that today.
Yep.
Folks, if you got a ship you'd like to have added, we're looking for sail ships or airships. Just send me a template, and
I got one
so-
for you.
we're doing that. That's going to be fun. And again, there's more spiders in my future.
There are.
Chat wants to know how the movie's coming along.
Oh man, the movie is looking really good. They're got a new version of the software. Did you get that? No, you have the standalone Cinema. So I'm waiting right now. I'm waiting for part 1. We're just waiting on some voiceovers from Zinrath, and part 2 is looking good. I'm hoping that I've got a preview for you guys this weekend.
Awesome.
Yes, it is.
wait.
It is. Man, it is really something. You know, and it shows off. It shows off Landmark like it has never ever been seen. Remember all the combat stuff, all the stuff that we saw at SOE Live. We were blown away by that. This trumps it times 10. It's just amazing. And and you guys, Tim, Kat, you guys still haven't seen the best footage yet.
It's waiting.
Hopefully this weekend.
And there are spiders in your future. I'm going to make you a spider this week.
All right. Murin.
What do I have going on? I'm going to figure out why my webcam's not working in Skype one of these days. I am going to be streaming a tiny bit less because while I was out of town, 1106 started streaming, and he's pretty awesome, and he and I pretty much overlap our times. So I'm not streaming Wednesday evenings anymore. Monday and Friday, I'm probably going to adjust my time a little bit so that he and I overlap a little bit less. But I'll still be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and off and on over the weekends as I feel like it. And I'm working on my Takish build. I'm looking forward to seeing how the wrinkling of the textures is improved. That'll be awesome.
All right.
That's about it for me.
And Katina.
I'm going to make Gio a spider this week. And honestly, that's probably about all I'm going to do. I move next Wednesday. So when we're back here next Wednesday night, I will be in my apartment.
Awesome.
So it's going to be kind of a busy week.
Awesome. Yarnilla.
Yeah.
I won't be here this weekend. Well, the rest of the week I've got a lot of real life stuff going on, so I'll be taking a few days off at Landmark.
All right.
Alrighty. How about you, Tema?
What am I going to be doing? Well, I have plans to break out the old catamaran and get it set up to toss it at Geo.
Yes. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yes.
And
please.
which was it was kind of a collaboration catamaran between Cody, myself, and Dark Lady and Cools. So you get a little mixture of everybody on it.
You got room for that outside of my house where the rest of the fleet is?
I can rearrange. I've got plenty of room to rearrange that stuff.
Gio parked the fleet in front of my house.
It's not that big. It's actually pretty small comparatively to some of them other bills that he has.
I had no idea that the fleet was parked right down the beach from Nobby's.
Yeah.
From his little pirate cove.
I moved one of my claims back to give him room there.
That is so awesome. I had no idea. Domino
Right.
says, "Don't lie." Lord of the Rings style 5-hour director's cut is next.
All right. Well,
I have 5
Pretty
hours of
much,
footage.
bud. Pretty
okay.
much.
Silence. I kill you.
You might.
All right, let's go ahead and close up the show. Thank you all for joining us. We are already 15, 20 minutes. No, actually,
No, we're 4 minutes late from when we started.
okay. Well, we're only 6 minutes over, so we're okay. I thought we were more than that. I thought we were 15 to 20 minutes over.
There's a lot to cover today, a lot to talk about, though. It was an exciting day, man.
Yeah.
Landmark Live, that was fabulous. Domino, Terry, you guys did a fantastic job. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Basically, we're waiting on the movie, The End of the World. Now, here's the interesting fact, everybody. Gio thought he was going to have this done 1 week after that patch.
We're now in week 7 post-patch.
Week 7 post-patch.
We
It's
love you,
okay.
Gio.
Take your time, Gio.
Well,
Get it done
honestly, I got into this thing, and that was my reaction exactly. It was the footage is so beautiful. It's just, I would disrespect all of us if I didn't make it right. So
It's okay. The next one, it'll take half the time, so it's all good. So with that, guys, let's end the show. Thank you all for joining us on episode 34, Let's Talk Landmark. Definitely stay tuned on Monday for the next episode of Let's Talk Landmark, episode 35. Hey, I'm back on evens.
Congratulations, Den.
Go Tenma. Go
Good
Tenma.
twerking. Good twerking.
Oh God.
All right. So,
After the screenshots Yarnilla posted today, are you surprised that there's no twerk in the game?
Have you seen the cat?
It's like it's like I told Terry, you make me a twerking emote, I'll make the game famous
Indeed.
to no end. They'll be
Hide
talking
my
about
age.
Landmark for the next 20 years.
Definitely.
They're,
Bobby,
most probably,
Bobby.
they're doing that now. Check out my Twitter page and you'll see why.
We'll be #1 on Twitch.
And there's his Twitter page.
Oh my God.
Not safe for children.
No.
Yep. Keep the children away.
Yeah.
So, have a good one, guys, and we will see y'all later. And I'll be streaming tomorrow, back on schedule, because there's not a patch tomorrow. At least I hope not. Have a good one, guys.
Later. Be good, everyone.
Yeah, take care, everyone.